A quick glance at our review of 2017 tells you everything you need to know about the breakneck nature of what's now known as the news cycle. Or to put it in simpler terms, there was loads of stuff happening all the time. The ongoing horror of the Trump presidency quickly morphed from Vaudevillian farce into something far darker during the disgraceful Charlottesville episode. Meanwhile, at home, the entire political system once again remained crippled by Brexit. This included the quite incredible moment during the UK government's negotiations with Brussels in November when the DUP's Arlene Foster appeared to be running the country. More needs to be done to bridge gender pay gap in Britain. Brexit's most ardent enthusiasts believe the time for debate about the process has passed. That all sides should now abide by the referendum result and get on with the job. The government-appointed peer Lord Adonis, it's now clear, vehemently disagrees. He has described the EU withdrawal bill as the worst legislation of my lifetime. This from a man in government office when Labour passed a disastrous and ultimately pointless law paving the way for a national ID card scheme in 2006, it should be noted. Adonis doubled down yesterday, calling for other prominent figures to follow his lead. And in this he should be backed by every Democrat in the land. The fact is that more than 48% of people in this country voted for Britain to remain in the EU. None of them are being offered main political representation in a UK context. Meanwhile, many who voted Leave feel duped, and there is a decent proportion of voters who favor a second referendum. This is too big an issue for individual politicians, captains of industry, technocrat peers of the realm, or anyone else to duck. When every passing day brings new concern about the motives behind Brexit, its effect on the country and the long-term ramifications of EU withdrawal, then a daily debate is vital. Politicians' seasonal excuse is a cold comfort for patients and staff. If Adonis is correct about the process being a security risk, we are talking about a national emergency, not subtle constitutional change. It remains to be seen how many respond to his call. But if 2018 becomes a year when Brexit was not accepted as a fait accompli but debated with a renewed vigor, then he can be more than proud of his intervention.